Raining pretty good at 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about the weather. Waste of my time. Waste of our time, I say. Now, some of you people out there are in very serious denial on a lot of topics. I'm not here to argue. Nope. Simply tell you what I see and how I see it from this ever getting wetter wall. And yet, or better, still some of you throw the bullshit flag at me. Fair enough, people. You forced me to do this. I really didn't want to have to do this morning. But guess what? Here we go. Pay attention. Hard to hear.
And when you're a star, they like to do it. You can do anything. Whatever you want. Grab them by the pussy. Grab them by the pussy. Grab them by the pussy. Grab them by the pussy.
Did you catch that, people? I don't make this stuff up. And you know what else? That's not all he said. You got to be careful around an open mic. Here we go.
I'll admit it. I did try and fuck her. She was married. I know.
I did try and fuck her. She was married.
Nancy. No, this was... And I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where that's some nice furniture. I took out furniture. I moved on her like a bitch.
I moved on her like a bitch. Well, there he is. I'm no ventriloquist. I'm no voice impersonator. That was the Donald. You guys made me do it. Come on, Dave. Trump's a Christian. He said so. He's only human, makes mistakes like all of us, asks forgiveness, and then moves on, just like we all do. Oh, really, people? You don't know how many skills I have. And using internet search. Check this out. And what I want you to listen to is, listen to the politician, Donald Trump, try and weasel out of this question. Here we go.
Use the word Christian. Have you ever asked God for forgiveness? That's a tough question. I don't think in terms of, I'm a religious person. Shockingly, because people are so shocked when they find this out, I'm Protestant, I'm Presbyterian. And I go to church and I love God and I love my church. And Norman Vincent Peale, the great Norman Vincent Peale was my pastor. The Power of Positive Thinking. Everybody's heard of Norman Vincent Peale. He was so great. He would give a sermon, you never wanted to leave. Sometimes we have sermons, and every once in a while we think about leaving a little early, right, even though we're Christian. Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, Frank, would give a sermon. I'm telling you, I still remember his sermons. It was unbelievable. And what he would do is he'd bring real-life situations, modern-day situations, into the sermon. And you could listen to him all day long. When you left the church, you were disappointed that it was over. He was the greatest guy. And then, you know, he passed away, but he was a great... He wrote The Power of Positive Thinking, which is a great book.
But have you ever asked God for forgiveness?
I'm not sure I have. I just go and try and do a better job from there. I don't think so.
I'm not sure I have. I just do the best job I can do and go on from there. You know why? Because I can walk on water. Oh, people, please. Listen, I'm not going on my way to bash Trump. He's a puppet, like all presidents. Demon rat, Republicant. 2 wings, same Masonic bird. I don't give a shit about Trump or the bidiot, Creepy Joe. I'm merely suggesting you might want to reconsider your position on these political frontmen. And for the powers that be. All politicians are heavily influenced and literally surrounded by the 2%ers. Don't believe me? Ask Marie. Hey, it is Monday the 4th of July, 2022. It's Independence Day. Woo, wee, and whoopee-doo. Unbelievable. I posted a good internet meme yesterday on Golf Alpha Bravo. And here it goes, people. Americans celebrating their independence is like an 80-year-old prostitute celebrating her virginity. It's gone. Yes, it is. Okay. And while we're at it, let's do a little bashing on the state 501c3 churchianity people. Who's the biggest of them all? It's the Catholics. You know that. Mike Matt has some news for you, Catholics. Protestants wouldn't get hurt. It wouldn't hurt you to listen to, because you are the protesters of the Holy Roman Catholic Church. Here we go. Just a short one.
In this Catholic's opinion, Rome and Pope Francis have lost teaching authority.
As the Catholic world turns on Francis, Nancy Pelosi emerges as the Pope's #1 fan. Bono, back in the Vatican, praises Francis for codifying Great Reset principles in the Catholic Church's canon law. Plus, responding to the dog whistles of Mad Maxine and the mayor of Chicago.
Oh, Mayor of Chicago. Hey, take a look at her, Lori Lightfoot. I'm going to tell you something, people. If Beetlejuice mated an alien gray, Lori Lightfoot would be the kid. Look at this builder of America.
A-list pop stars incite violence against the U.S. Supreme Court and pro-life America. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the biggest hate group of them all?
His Holiness. He is the greatest manifestation of God's message to us all.
Boy, that was Nancy Pelosi. Oh, God, I might have to go puke. I just had to look at her up close. People, what more do I need to say about the Catholic Church? You guys are in sad shape. Okay, moving on. Back in February, when the goddamn Russians invaded the Ukraine, I told you, I warned you, Russia would kick the shit out of them. They did. It's over for the failed state of the Ukraine. Put a fork in them. They are truly done. Yet the imposter-in-chief, the idiot, still says, I just played it yesterday, we will be paying ever-increasing energy prices for as long as it takes. How come? And why did we give them more military aid? And why did the USA deploy the 101st Airborne units to countries that border Russia? Those goddamn Russians. I'll tell you why, people. And I've told you this in the past, too. We are creating a new homeland for the other failed state in the Middle East somewhere. No names, people. But if you really got to know, ask Marie. Okay, finally, let me clear something up. Any confusion you might have concerning fallen angels and demons. When fallen angels bred the daughters of men, that means had sex with them for the room 10 plus 7 IQers that might find this podcast, as recorded in Genesis 6, well detailed in 1 Enoch, and elsewhere. They created a race of giants, hybrids, talked about them before, one half human, one half sons of God. And when the giant died, the human side was dead as a doornail. But the sons of God's side became a released spiritual entity, an extra dimensional, and began wandering and seeking a human host to occupy. These are the demons, people. Some powerful, some not so much. All very annoying and aggravating, trust me. So do not confuse demons with the extremely powerful, devious, and incredibly dangerous sons of God, the fallen angels. That's a mistake you will seriously regret. Now, can mere mortal men, like your humble, ever-fluid, most flexible messenger, defend himself against the fallen angels? Hell yes, very successfully too. So, you guys will never, ever, never guess where to find this defensive information. Damn. You guessed it right away. Yep, the Bible. Okay, people, I'm going to be leaving a link for those who might be interested to an excellent video. Let me see if I can bring this up here just real quick. A funny thing happened on the way to the moon. I bet you can't guess what this is about. Share it with your NASA fanboys, people. Or don't. But even on Independence Day, I still got stuff to do.